Hey guys, so this video kind of goes along with the bike videos I've been doing. These are my extra wheel sets, which you've been seeing in the videos and background. This is just going to go through kind of the extra wheel sets I have and some of the tires that I run. So first I'll start with this is a wheel set that I got built last year, right at the end. And so they're WTB rims, 19 mil wide. Currently I'm running the the Continental Cyclocross Speed tires. Nice foul tread, only come in clincher. They don't do tubeless yet. They are looking at releasing them here shortly in tubeless. They are a DT Swiss hub. They are the 240, I believe. Pretty good hub. Aluminum free hub body. Not a fan of aluminum free hub body, just because if you run lower end cassettes, you tend to mar it, especially on the lower gears where it's each gear is directly in contact with the free hub. So if you put any power through those bottom end gears, then you start marring up, and it's a pain in the butt to take off and replace. I run the Shimano RT86. Actually, no, on these ones, these are because they are the center lock, they're the RT 81s. Pretty much exact same as the RT86s, only they're center lock. So they're aluminum core with stainless steel braking surfaces. They bleed heat really well, and then it's aluminum spider. I run the SRAM 1132 cassette, and that's the 1130. Next, I'll move over to this wheel, the single wheel here, because the other one is at the bike shop, getting laced into a new rim. It's a Fusion A23 rim, so 23 mil wide, with a Chris King hub, ceramic bearings. Actually, no, sorry, it's a Velocity rim, Fusion A23. On these are kind of like my good training rims that I use on my trek. I usually run the Bontrager R2s. I've been running Bontrager for almost 10 years now. I like how they hook up, the good grip, but also good wear characteristics. I can get a couple thousand kilometers out of them, 2.5-ish. Out of the back tire, 3 out of the front. Yeah, I just trust them. These are 23 mil width, so they actually, with their special bead wing, it actually comes out completely straight with the rim. So they're pretty aero. Smoked regularly on this wheel. And these are my first carbon rims. They matched my S-Works and my Tarmac that I had before, the Expert. So they are the Roval CLX 40s. Running the turbo cottons on these, 24 width. Really like the tire. Really, especially you pair them up with latex tubes. They're really nice. They actually sound just like tubulars. I don't run any tubulars, just because on the road I don't race enough, and I find the clinchers are close enough to what a tubular will give me. Not a fan of tubeless yet, but that's clearly that's down to weight wise right now. And I only run the tubeless for cyclocross, and I might be running just regular clinchers next year, depending how the first couple races go. I love tubeless when it's not a whole lot of cornering, and you need the grip, but when it comes to tight turning, especially cyclocross, the tires bite in too much, and I end up pushing with a little bit too much force with the tires still slightly turned. The last set of rims that I don't currently have on a bike is my ICAN disc wheel. Run the R4 time trials, they're 22 mil width, and the tri-spoke. Don't know if this disc wheel now will fit on my time trial bike. I did notice when I was setting it up that it was kind of loose. The free hub body was kind of loose, and I wasn't able to shift into my last gear. So we'll see. Tri-spoke again. We'll see. I thought last time I used it, I'd hit a rock and it came on true. What else? So on the Jake the Snake, those are 83 mil wide tires, studded. They're the 45 North. Other cyclocross tires I got here, these are the MXPs, tubeless for racing. I also have for training the what are they? They are Continental Cyclocross Kings. They're a pretty good tire. I like those. On my Trek, I'm running the AW3s, and they're a pretty good wet tire. I like them. They're 25 mil width. What else? On my Major Jake, I'm running the BOS tires by Donnelly. They're tubeless setup. I also have, for racing, the Donnelly VASs. They're Donnelly's file tread pattern. They're pretty nice. Not as aggressive or as much tread as the Continentals, but combined with a tube, lower pressures, they're more flexible, more supple, bound to the ground. My other rim sets, I got the ICAN 60, or are they 50s? They're on the S-Works, paired with turbo cottons and latex tubes. And then I also have the 86s or the 88s from ICAN. They're on the time trial bike. Again, paired up with turbo cottons and latex tubes, both in 24 width. Pretty aero. For tubes I will run the Continental cyclocross tubes. Training tubes and aluminum rims will be the Schraders, and then I have a couple Bontrager tubes, but I'm switching to the Victoria latex tubes. Those will be the new ones, just because they cost less but are just as good. Even when I run my clincher tires with the tubes for my cyclocross bikes, I do put a little bit of tubulant sealant in there, just to help with punctures and possible pinch flats. They pretty much get sealed immediately. Yeah, and racing, I never had a problem with pinch flats. I did on the trail once, and that was just down to pure stupidity, running way too low pressure. And yeah, but yeah, So those are my tires and my wheel sets. Yeah, thanks for watching and keep on riding.